What's up? So I kind of wanted to talk to you guys today about detoxing. So me personally, from the stuff I've read and I've seen and just general experience wise, I feel like for a detox, I think it's something that everybody can do. It's not something you have to go on some hardcore diet for, or you have to just be juicing for the rest of your life, or something like that. I feel like it's one of those things that you can take one step at a time, because the thing is, there's no way that you're going to be getting rid of all the toxins in your body because of our world today. Our world is contaminated. We have literally heavy metals and toxins everywhere we go. It's on our clothes, we're inhaling it, we're eating it, we're absorbing it. So you can't really completely get rid of them. Because even if you do a detox, let's say for 30 days, you did that, you got rid of everything in your body, but no matter what, you're going to start accumulating it all over again. So I feel like the best way to do is take a lifestyle change approach, kind of slowly start adding the God-given gifts that we have been given, that can naturally get rid of toxins from our body. So I feel like if we start adding certain foods or supplements into our body that have those properties of getting rid of heavy metals, we can constantly be cleansing. And I feel like that's very much needed, because in our world today, like I said, you can't really get rid of them, right? It's not something you can avoid. So if you're still eating what you can eat and you're still in the environment, you're still living, if you take that lifestyle approach, you start putting this stuff into your body that is actually supposed to slowly be getting rid of it, then at least you are not accumulating it to the amount that might cause a chronic disease. And I'm not saying that I know what that amount is, or if anyone knows what that amount is, and that is a guarantee that you'll never get a chronic disease. But just knowing that chronic diseases or autoimmune disorders and stuff are caused by things that nobody knows yet, and it seems like it might be because of these toxins and stuff that we are exposed to, this so far seems like the best approach. To try our best to be safe from it, and to have our kids be safe from getting all these chronic illnesses that are on the rise. So I'm just going to name a couple of foods that you can add into your body pretty easily. So, and how they help. So I know apples are one thing that literally starve bacteria and yeast, so out of the intestinal tract. So it's something that you can eat a day, right? Apple a day keeps the doctor away. So why not try to do it, right? And if it's one of those things that you can't actually eat it, add into a smoothie. You do something, somehow incorporate it into your diet. Artichokes, I've never had one, and I'm not sure if I'm kind of scared to try one, but they contain chemical functions that help the liver get rid of, it actually neutralizes toxins before they even get to your heart or your brain. So it's pretty cool. They kind of just, it's kind of like zapping them before they can hurt you, type of thing. So maybe that's something people can test out. And they also help filter out the blood. So another one is Brussels sprouts. So that one I've tried, and I can't figure out how I can eat them where I actually like them. So I'm still trying to figure that out. So if you guys know of anything, let me know. But they actually contain special sulfur that gets rid of those poisons and pathogens from the liver. So, and then another big one, which you guys already know, is celery. That one I can say personally, I do feel like it definitely gets rid of something, right? The cluster salts, and it binds to these toxins and bacteria and viruses and stuff and gets rid of it. So if you guys want examples of why I think this really works, please message me and I will let you know, because I have plenty. Another one is cilantro. So that one I definitely been taking handfuls and putting into my smoothie. They have like phytochemical compounds that actually bind, and they go deep down to places that are very hard to reach, and they bind to those heavy metals and get them out very safely out of your body. So that's a really easy one that you can just add or incorporate into your diet somehow or another. A lot of our Desi foods kind of already have them as a garnish on top, so somehow if you can get a cup full of garnish on top, that'd be great. Another one is spirulina. So that's like a blue-green algae. That one I have been doing for a while too, into my heavy metal detox smoothies, and I feel like it definitely does something. It pulls out the heavy metals, of course, but it pulls them out, from what I've read, is from the brain, the liver, and the central nervous system. So it's another really easy, just like a tablespoon into your smoothie, or mix it into water, or coconut water, or something like that. Another one is barley wheatgrass powder or juice extract. It has the ability to extract from like a lot of different places, including your gut, your brain, your spleen, reproductive organs and stuff, and thyroid. So I'm kind of glad I did that one. So another really easy, add into your smoothie, add into something, add into food, whatever you want, and eat it. One very big one is wild blueberries. So wild blueberries, I guess, are different than the regular blueberries, and I always have trouble figuring out where to find them, but it seems like most grocery stores will have them in their freezer section, so, which is great because when you put it into your smoothie's already really cold and nice because you got frozen blueberries in there, but they draw out heavy metals out of the brain, and they're really, they say that, from what I've read, that if you have Alzheimer's or dementia or any brain disorders, it really helps with that if you eat 1 cup of wild blueberries every single day. So if you know of anyone, if you can suggest and see if that might help them. And the last one is Atlantic Dulce. It's like a seaweed. That one does have like a little bit of a fishy like smell to it, but that's why when you add it into your smoothie, then it gets overpowered by like things like bananas or watermelons or something that has more flavor to it. So that's another one that binds, but that one's very big. It's very big for heavy metals because they specifically bind to lead and mercury and aluminum, any like metals that are in your body that have accumulated for too long, that you have a little too much of than the normal amount that you should have. It's very, very good for that. So it's one of those things that I think is worth it. Even if it tastes a little funny or if it smells a little funny, it's definitely worth investing in. And I usually get these things off of Amazon. Sometimes you can find them on there. I'm not really sure which stores carry it. I just find it's easy just to Google it and find the best ones. But again, this is one of those things that I feel like if you want to do it, you need to take it one step at a time, right? The journey to try to get to, getting rid of these metals from your body seems very, very far away because we can't even prove it. But it starts with a single step, like I said. So start somewhere. At least you can say that you tried. You tried to do this. You tried to do it for your kids. So, you did your very best to try to get rid of, if not get rid of, but at least lessen your chances of getting chronic illnesses, your family's chances of getting, your kids' chances of getting it. So you never know, right? Because again, nobody really knows what these chronic illnesses, what causes them. So, and all these added chemicals and toxins into the environment, they have to have an effect on human body. And I know there's definitely a bunch of reports out there that show that they do actually have an effect on human health. So why don't we take that step to try our best to get rid of them or constantly detox them out of our body. Just keep cleansing them every single day. And the only best way we can do that, because only one thing we can control is what we're eating, what we're putting into our bodies. And he has already provided us with the solution. He's given us those foods and supplements and stuff that literally have those properties of getting rid of these things out of our bodies. So why not try our very best to do it, right? Love, heal, and take control.